Okay, good morning. 1st of June then. What would be our summer term then, basically, because it would have been our half term last week, so pretty much almost to the crux of the point where we would have been finishing courses, scary to say. So what I want to do in this video is very quickly touch on 2 or 3 different things. It'll only be a very short video for reasons I'm going to outline now. The first thing I want to talk about is last week's work and where we are with it and what we need to do and what I expect for this week. And the second thing I need to look at with you is just really to update you what's going on in terms of our qualification and what I've heard this morning. So the first thing is in terms of getting stuff done in terms of for this week, should I say. There was very little done last week. There's a handful, literally a handful of people who did anything for me last week. I'm not mad, I'm just a bit disappointed the fact that, you know, we are in a position where we are. We do need to get things done. There's still work to be done, and as we've said before, and I'll maintain this until we're heard otherwise, if we have to do any exams and we can't do them and can't pass them, therefore you've got a bit of a problem on your hands, haven't you? So there's logic behind it. So some people have told me why they couldn't do stuff last week, and that's fair enough. I appreciate that, because at least there's communication, but some have not said anything at all. So if you had me chasing you last week, you'll probably get me chasing you this week as well. Okay? So let's get on to it, let's get it done. I'm not asking masses, to be fair, I'm asking a reasonable amount of work, so we do need to get that done. So the work, if you've not done it from last week, must be done this week. And I need it done by Thursday, please. Okay, so it gives me time to mark it, collect everything together, and then at least I've got a chance to be able to send all my detailed reports in on Friday. So I do need that doing. You know where to go, same place as normal, Moodle, Socrative, the work's preset. So if you're not sure, watch last week's video to recap yourself, to refresh yourself on where to go. Okay, so that does need to be done. In terms of where we are then, I've been asking for at least 2 or 3 weeks now in terms of what we would have to do. So the first thing I can tell you is we'll have something called an adaptive assessment. What that means is there is a certain amount of practical assessment that would have to be taken. As to what that is yet, they've not said. I've just literally had an email as I've just come outside just now, and it says they are still working with Ofqual to sort out what that is. So I don't know anything at the minute, but as of when I do know something, I'll be able to give you a clear update of what it is. But it looks very certainly, almost 99.9% that we will have to do something. Now there'll probably be more questions than answers with this, no doubt. Again, if you've got any questions surrounding any of this, you let me know what they are, I'll try my best to answer them. Now if I can't answer them, I'll tell you I can't answer them. Okay, so I will be honest about it as best as I can, but it looks like we're probably going to have to do something, which, if you go back to the start of all my videos, wouldn't almost be a surprise to we're at this point where we're saying that. Now obviously you're going to have questions about social distancing, structure, travel probably, and lots of host of other things, some of which I won't be able to answer. Okay, but if you do, whatever your concerns are, if you email me, if I can't find you an answer, I might be able to get you an answer possibly. Okay, so we'll see what we can do with that. But it looks like we're going to have to do something. Now, most construction courses, as I said on the last video, are all on practical stuff. Now, on our practical, what's the biggest thing we have to do is bathrooms is the biggest thing we have to do. So whether they want us to do bathrooms, I don't know, or parts of a bathroom, don't know, again, depends on what their view is. I can only surmise that it might possibly be that as the assessment. Now, a couple of you have said about sort of training in terms of bathrooms and fitting them and wouldn't be sure, and I accept that because we stopped the course, didn't we, early for a lockdown. So I do have thoughts around that, and I will have thoughts, and I've got thoughts about how we can do the training as such. Yes, it's a practical skill, but there's things we can do remotely that will help you and prepare you and get you ready. So I have got thoughts about it. I have got stuff written down ready for this, just in case. So what I want to say to you is any eventuality that we are going to face is not something I won't have thought about previously before. Okay, there's a lot of planning that goes on. Now I spend a lot of time doing a lot of planning to try and preempt slightly what's going to be happening and what's coming. So there is stuff, there will be stuff available. You won't just be expected to walk in and just do it. Okay, I will be setting some training videos, etc., up ready to do so. So it is in my mind what we can do and what's feasible. Okay, So just to recap them very quickly, what I expect then is last week's work done this week. I need it done by Thursday, please. That's where we must be. And then obviously I've just given you a very quick update. So if you do have questions with the update, please email me. You know the email address to use, okay? Some of you have texted me already this morning. Thanks for that, brilliant. But if you do have any other questions, like I say, just drop me an email. Can't answer every single question, can I? Because I won't be able to know the answer to it all. But as I say, at least if I can have a fighting chance of being able to answer a few of them will be helpful, and if not, I could probably send them on, okay? Just if you're wondering, it is the sunlight that makes me look like I have less hair, not that I've actually lost any. I haven't gone for the complete, take off the number one and just go for it completely skinhead. It's just the sun, okay? Trust me. Okay, there you go. So if you are wondering if I've gone crazy and just shaved it all off, no, I haven't. There's not a lot too left to shave off, is there, really, to be fair? So no, I haven't done that, and I haven't gone for the Bruce Willis look, if that's what you're thinking. Okay, so I'll be in touch with you all shortly. When I say any questions, just get back to me. Keep yourself safe, keep your family safe, okay? Stick with us through this time. It's not the college's fault, it's not my fault. We're awaiting something from the awarding body, and they're waiting for something from Ofqual. It's all very complicated, as you can imagine. It's never happened before, so we just have to be a little bit patient. I know people can get anxious. For me, if I'm honest, I get highly frustrated. That's just me. Because I've been doing this job 17 years now, and it's the only year where I don't know what I need to do to finish a course. So for me, I get extremely frustrated. So if you think it's just you, it isn't. We're all in the same boat, so we all get equally frustrated at the same time. Okay, so take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon.